Hey, New Life. At the beginning of this year, God gave us a verse for our entire church family. And that verse was Matthew 4, verse 19, when Jesus told his followers, "Come, follow me, and I will teach you how to fish for people." And we know that there's 3 commands in that verse. The first is come. Jesus is calling all of us to make a decision for him, to give our lives over to him. And that's a decision that we make in our head. But then he says, follow me. And we understand that that's a decision we make in our heart every single day, over and over, to let him change us into who he wants us to be and make us look more like him. But the last command in that verse is when Jesus tells us to fish for people. And that's a decision we make with our hands. It's something we tangibly do to fulfill the Great Commission and tell the world about Jesus Christ, because he is for everyone. One way that all of us can fulfill this mission that he's given us is to invite people to come to church. That includes inviting them to come to the church gatherings on the weekend, and we want to invite people to that, but it also includes inviting them to things like men's and women's events, kids' functions, and special groups. Anytime we invite someone to come along with us to a church event, we're inviting them to hear the gospel presentation, because at New Life Church, we value sharing Jesus, and every time we gather together, we talk about him. We have a goal here in this church network that over the course of 2024, we will invite 1,800 individual people to come to church. And that number came out of prayer and it came from God, but the number wouldn't really matter. What's important is that we're following God in our own context when he asks us to invite someone around us. So here's how we're going to keep track this year. Every time you invite someone to a church gathering, a camp, an event, a small group, go to the lobby of your campus and pick up one of these Go Fish cards. Write the person's name on the back, and if you invite more than one person, fill out more than one card. Take that card and put it in the fishbowl. And we're going to use this fishbowl as a catalyst for our prayers, because we want to pray that people will come, and we want to pray that they'll hear the message with an open heart and receive Jesus. And then the final thing we do is watch God work. It's not our job to save people. 1 Corinthians 3 tells us that some of us are responsible for planting the seed of the gospel in someone. Others of us are responsible to water that seed, but it's God who makes the seed grow. As Pastor Trin says, don't do the math, just do your part. And so we don't need to be overwhelmed by the size of the goal, because that's God's responsibility. Our job is to look around us and see who is God uniquely equipping us to reach in our own way, in our own time, and where can we invite them so they'll hear the gospel presentation. So this command, this verse, this call from Jesus Christ isn't for just anyone. It's for everyone at New Life Church this year. It's for you. It's for me. Because no matter our age, our stage, how long we've been following Jesus, he has a unique platform, a unique people group that only we can reach. And we need to offer them the saving knowledge and power of Jesus Christ. So church, in 2024, we're inviting people to come hear about Jesus. Let's go fish.